So, now that you have all your casters installed, let's flip the machine upright so that we can put the S-frame on. On your S-frame, you have end caps that came with it during shipping. These can pop right off. And then we're going to flip this around. We're going to put one leg in. We're going to line up the other leg and slide it right on. So now that we have our S-frame on, see, we left this one loose. So now we just want to tighten this one up. And not too tight. Now, see, you can leave a little bit of space on here too. All right, so next we're going to put our gear assembly on. The gear comes pre-assembled to the bracket. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this to the inside of the S-frame. So, as such, we're going to come through here, and then we're just going to put our nut on. So, we're going to put our handle assembly on, which comes pre-assembled with your brake lever, all your adjusting, your cable housing, everything there. So what we're going to do first is we're going to put your bolts in, which are the longer, and each side you put your bolt in, and then a nylon washer. And that just basically lets you know that that is a pivot point. And the nylon washer is just a visualization that you're not going to over tighten that area. So anyways, we'll apply that. Put nylon washer. This side, nylon washer. And then what we're going to do is we're going to mount this up. We're going to pop that one in. And then this side. And then what we'll do is we'll put a nut on these. Alright, so next we're going to grab your pawl, which is the L looking thing, black. Grab your spring and grab a short bolt. So now let's go ahead. We're going to put the spring through and we're going to mount that onto the bolt that's underneath. Then take your pawl and put it on a tooth. And then we're going to take that and feed it through. This makes life easy. And then what we'll do is just bolt this up, and now your handle is on. Next, we're going to grab the tube that has a hole on each end. This is your horizontal arm. That, we're going to put a bolt through it. We're going to put a nylon washer, and then we're going to apply that there. We'll put a nut on that one. And then the same for the other side. Alright, next. Now you have an arm that has 3 holes. 1 on one end, 2 on the other. This is your leg to the top platform. What we're going to do is, we're going to grab a bolt, a washer, and then we're going to put that through there. Mount that up. Then grab another bolt with another washer. Feed that through. Put your nylon on, and then let's feed our horizontal arm up. And that's going to give us our structure to the top platform. So. Alright, so next we have the two 4-inch inserts. These get put in up here. So let's go ahead and install those. One to each side. Alright, so next what we're going to do is we're going to install the top platform onto the unit. Everything is loose, so it's going to be easy to fit on real fast. So we're just going to take the top platform, flip it over one side, flip it over the other side, set it on, and we'll go ahead and bolt it up. Alright, so now everything's in place, all bolts are in place. This is where it's important. These two bolts on each side are going to get snugged up real tight. Okay? So let's just go ahead and try. The important part is all these are going to get tightened, but we're going to not crunch the nylon washer. So it's going to be tight enough to where you can't pull it back and forth, but free enough that this is free moving. So let's work on this a little bit. What I do is I just more or less put it on, kind of look at it, it's not moving, and I go from, I start from one end, I go up, I go to the next,